Hi guys, so this is a much requested video on gradient, and this is one of the methods if you want your color to come out or to pop and not use as much of the color that you want to be your focus color. Um, so I'm just going in with Wet n Wild Black, and that is going to be the undie to make what I am going to sponge on pop. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're just going to sponge over it. So for sake of making this go a little bit faster, I'm using my Posh Quick Dry Top Coat, and it's on its very last leg. And as we all know, these top coats aren't particularly cheap, so I am one of those that will use it to the very last drop. So here I'm going in with my body powder because I did put on some liquid latex, and I'm just such a klutz that either gets stuck on something or I pull it off, and apparently Nikki wants to have a fit right now. So I'm sorry about that. He hasn't been feeling very well. So he's just being a cranky old man right now. Anywho, so that's what that was, the liquid latex. Now we just want to wait for it to dry. And here is a sponge, well, the sponge that I used. It has dried up because I waited to do those nails on camera so you guys could see it and see what I'm talking about. So just cut the sponge as much as you want. My scissors, the scissor wasn't particularly sharp, so I had to trim it several times. And there I go with the body powder because I don't want my two fingers to stick to each other, because I'm just a hot mess. And you take a different brush because you want to brush off the remaining body powder. And there I'm just trying, for whatever reason, I decided that I wanted to separate the cuticle from the, oh, that's why, because I went in with the oily bonder to separate the liquid latex from the cuticle area. It's just, it was so dried up and so gloppy that piece was just getting in the way of me putting oily bonder. So if you want your colors to be darker, and as well make sure that they stick to your mani, you can, I mean, this is just an extra step. You don't have to do it. It's just another hack, another hint to put oily bonder, and that way it will make your polish stick to landing, and definitely stick. Not just sponge it off, but definitely it will stick. It is a rubberized base coat, but I use it on top of manis to make whatever I'm going to be using next definitely stay on the nail. It's one of my favorites. I've been using it for years. I'm sorry, my allergies are really bad today. So this is Great Lace Lacquer, and you can go to her website and see what she has available. She has stunning Holo duochrome colors, which you're going to see me refer to some of these as magenta, but on camera they look like orangey. That's just because of the duochrome. But here we go sponging. And because I wanted it to be darker. Oh no, I went in because I missed the cuticle area. So I went in for a second coat because I wanted it to be darker. Because apparently I can't have enough Holo. Look at how gorgeous those colors are together. And you don't have to use these many colors, you guys. That's just me being like a moth to a flame, because I guess I couldn't get enough of the holo that she put in the amazing polishes. And that is just so I get at the cuticle where I miss, or any other little spots that I miss. At this point, I'm just putting the caps back on the bottles because I do have a tendency to drop bottles. Oh, look at that. I have a new bottle of Posh. So the plan was to stamp over this, but I just couldn't do it. I mean, look at that. You're going to see shortly here with my cell phone flashlight. Look at that. And that it's even gorgeous on nubbins. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you the difference between what I mentioned, the black base or black undies versus nothing. So here we go with the polishes. Let's make believe this is your nail. It already has cuticle oil around, cuticle. It already has a barrier protecting from your cuticles to the nail, or in other words, liquid latex. So that's what that is. Here are the polishes again. So we are going to go with the blue, the green. Whoops, that's a lot of green. And the magenta-ish. So there are the colors. Here is your nail with no undies. And this is what happens. You see how sheer that is? It's going to take you a lot. Oh, I did that backwards. But anyway, just for demonstration, it's going to take you a lot of as you can see right there, it's going to take you a lot of polish and a lot of coats to build up to the color that I have on my nails. So here is where the black polish comes into play. This bottle is very well loved, as you can see, and it's just Wet n Wild, I think, black cream. So you take your black polish. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is just an undie. I just want you guys to see the difference. I'm going to use Posh Top Coat. And this one is also on its last leg. This Top Coat. Okay, so it's been about 4 minutes for the pop stick for it to dry, and I was pretty heavy-handed with it, so I wanted to give it longer than usual. So here we go with the blue, the green, oops, I'm so heavy-handed, and the magenta-ish. Put them aside so you don't spill them, or at least for me. And here is where the fun starts. Now watch this. Look at that. You guys see the huge difference? Look at that huge difference. And you want to go in, make sure you're getting everywhere, the edges. Match it up to your gradient. And what you can do for the cuticle where it didn't reach is what I, just for the cuticle a little bit. And just plop, plop, plop. Now, you can leave it like that. That's just absolutely gorgeous. Or you can go in for another coat. I'm just going to go in for another coat because I love me some colors. But instead of doing 4 or even 5 coats, here you're just doing 2. And of course, give it time in between for it to dry so you're not pulling off the other color. I actually didn't use oily bonder for that swatch stick. Because I forgot. And then just go around the cuticle and make sure that everything is being nicely covered. Beautiful. You guys see that huge difference? Look at that shift. Oh, so pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. And let's put on some top coat. Again with my almost non-existent Posh top coat that I don't want to let go. Because let's face it, we go through top coat like crazy and this stuff is not cheap. Float it over your design. While that's drying, you may want to go ahead and remove your liquid latex. Like so. And there you have it. That is why you want to use undies with some polishes. Want to use undies with lighter colors. A polish that will make it pop. So pretty. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And have a great day. Bye.